Okay, got to know, do you think this person is a jerk or not? They're accused of violating the bro code. It says, I've always told my wife everything, no secrets, full transparency. So when my best friend of 25 years came to me wanting to share something private, I warned him up front. Whatever he says, my wife's going to know it too. And he flipped out on me. He's like, what are you talking about? You can't do that. That's a betrayal. And then he told everybody in our own friend circle. And now most of our guy friends are thinking that I crossed a line and be like, going, what happened to you, man? You used to be so cool. Don't you know bro code? So am I a jerk for breaking a basic rule of friendship? If it doesn't involve your spouse, do you have to keep it to yourself? And now I'm kind of stuck between what I see as integrity in marriage and what everybody else sees as disloyalty to a friend. So am I really wrong here, or am I just living by different priorities?
Bro code is before you're married, I think. I think once you get married, if you want to tell your wife everything or anything, your bros need to understand that, that's your ride or die.
The one thing I've learned in life, Kevin, that I know is so for certain, if I tell my friend something who is married, I've already accepted in my heart and mind that it's going to get back to his wife. I just know that's going to happen. Even if he says he's not going to, I've accepted that's just the way of the world. And if I don't want anyone else to know about it, I shouldn't say it then.
Yeah, don't tell it to a married guy if you don't want his wife to know.
Now, would it be cool if it's something, hey, man, I really would appreciate you don't say anything? Of course. But am I so foolish to think the wife's not going to find out? Of course. I know they're going to find out.
Well, most men know their wives. And like my husband knows me. He knows I like the tea. And so if he's got some tea and he comes home and he's like, ooh, you'll never guess what Jaybird told me. Like, that's fun.
Oh, anytime I rant to Panda about Virginia, I just assume Virginia's going to get that message.
Every detail.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Well, the thing I wouldn't want is if somehow whatever I didn't tell my wife because I was abiding by the bro code and it somehow comes up and she's like, I didn't know about that. Like, you would think I would know about that. Then it's almost like I'm keeping something from her. And what you're doing now is planting seeds of confusion in my own marriage. And it's not worth that.
If you're protecting somebody's bad behavior, that's really going to look shady to your wife because she looks at it like birds of a feather.
Yeah.
So now here's where I think I agree with everything you're saying. I think when it's shady behavior, you do not have the whole bro code thing because now you're putting your friend in jeopardy if the wife does find out and you're hiding this dirty secret. But let's say someone comes up to you, you're one of your best friends, and goes, hey man, I just found out I have leukemia and I'm struggling with this and I just wanted to get this off the chest, but I just don't want anyone else to know about it. Can you please keep this between me and you because I trust you? I think there's matters of the heart situation that are not terrible, that it would be cool if he did not say anything to anybody. But I also accept the fact that she's going to know I have leukemia in like 2 hours.
Asking a married man to keep secrets from his wife, it's just not fair because you put his marriage in a place where his wife will be questioning why her husband's keeping secrets. And if you care about a man, you don't want his wife to be questioning him and doubting him and making trouble for him.
But there are things in life where you're not hurting your partner by keeping someone else's whatever they told you. And my leukemia example, I think, would be something like that where you just are, it's heavy stuff, but you don't want other people knowing about it. That's different than, hey, do not tell my whatever that I hooked up with the girl from the ale house. And that's different. I think it's a case by case.
It is.
And I think heart of the matters are different than slimy behavior.
But if you care about your guy, your bro, this guy that you have this bro code with, you would understand that in his marriage, he needs to have a wife that trusts him. And if she finds out that he's keeping secrets about anything, even leukemia, it's going to make her go, well, Why didn't you tell me? That's weird.
And then the excuse or the answer would be because he promised me not to say anything, and it's his public. It's his health. He didn't want to go public. If I tell you, how do I know you're not going to tell your friends? And so on and so on.
Okay, all right, fine then. Don't tell me.
Well, that's just. I think this is case by case kind of stuff, and I think there's certain things you're allowed to tell somebody if you truly are a friend and a soulmate, where not everyone has to know about it.
Yeah, but the wife needs to know.
Then you know what? I'm never getting married.
41% of people think that he is breaking the bro code. Now, the next argument might be, once you get married, do you not break bro code? And marriage trumps bro code. To me, it does. I got to put my wife ahead of my friends, and that's just the way it would be. And I'd say, look, I'm sorry. You know, if that's it, we had a great friendship, and if it has to be that I put you ahead of my wife and I can't tell her these kind of things that I think are important, then, you know, maybe I got to choose my wife instead.
You can age out of relationships, and if a bro is all mad at you because you told your wife something that he told you, like, it's just he's not maturing on the same level that you are, and you're in a different phase with your wife, and maybe he's still single and he don't get it.
I just think life is full of nuance. A lot of times we ignore nuance, and it's either A or B, right or wrong, and I think every situation is different.
A smart, evolved man realizes he don't want to make drama with his wife for no good reason.
Yeah, right.
Like, there'll be plenty of things that you and your wife have drama about that actually have merit and value, and they're important to fight about. This ain't one of them.
No, I think it's a young guy's argument.
Yeah.